nicely in stages. You just didn't realize you were doing it, because I've been doing my end of this for a while too. So let's keep on now, and let's just, okay, if you will go back, can you tell us anything that he said that they may have told him?
I think they just basically trying to tell him how to survive.
So they're not hostile then?
No, they will take people, and sometimes they bring them back, and a lot of times they don't, and nobody knows where these people go. Nobody has a clue, and they are very secret. Another thing, there was one more attribute about these beings that I found very interesting. They move very, very quickly, almost like they appear and disappear and then reappear and disappear and reappear. And it's like Indonesians are fast-moving people themselves. So for them to say that these things are extraordinarily quick means that they are very, very quick, these beings. They can move very quickly. And so what he remembers is them coming in very quickly, saying things, looking after him a bit sometimes, and telling him how to make sure he drink or to try to help his friend, and then they would disappear, and that this was near the end of his journey with them, right? Because they were trying to put him back, I think.
We're having a little audio problem in through here, but this call is coming all the way from Bali, so we just have to live with it. Let's hope it backs off a little bit. You broke up there for a couple of seconds, Alan. Could you say what you just said again?
Another attribute of these beings is that they that they move very quickly.
Right. Yeah, we heard that part, and then after that.
And he remembers near the end where these things would come in very quickly and give him a few bits of advice to survive it. I think they wanted this boy to come back. This one they brought back. It's just that when they brought him back, it seemed to me that what they were doing was they were trying to keep him alive also until somebody found him. They were waiting for somebody to find him. So they would keep coming back to him afterwards to make sure that he was going to live.
And so he ends up, their message ends up on what is arguably the largest show in the world about this subject.
Yeah.
Dreamland.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so the thing that's going on here is that there's another story about a man in this Palopo area who was on a boat on the river, and there are crocodiles in this part of the world. And apparently this huge crocodile attacked his boat and turned it over, and they thought the guy was gone. About 2 weeks later, he showed up at the door of his house and completely terrified the village. They saw him get torn apart, what they thought got torn apart by this crocodile. And he shows up at the door with nothing wrong with him. And he tells them that these Kuchachi saved him, looked after him, and brought him back. They healed him. This is another story.
So on the one hand, you have somebody getting bitten and being made terribly ill and people disappearing, and on the other hand, you have this boy who seems to have been intentionally allowed to come back, and a man who was healed after being attacked by a crocodile. What does it add up to you in your mind?
Whatever these beings are, they're not just malicious. They strike me as intelligent, that there is some purpose to what they do, that they almost treat these people like they're theirs almost. It's kind of, there's this symbiotic relationship, this give and take that goes with it. That sometimes they take these people and they never come back, and sometimes they bring them back and they either give them a message or they're used as an example of these to keep the memory alive.
How very strange.
And they call them Jin Kuchachi because they don't know what else to call them.
And what does that translate into?
Little demon.
Little demon.
Or little genie. Or Jin also means genie.
Little little unknown beings would be the best maybe way to.
Yeah.
Yeah.